All right, so already the vibe that I was picking up when I tuned in, um, to my whole spiritual team, definitely what came through, um, the color red, which is funny because I chose these little red things. Actually, it was the only thing I could find. Anyways, the color red, but when I was kind of working with, you know, the element of fire, it was this almost like yellowy orange, like just bowl of like fire, just spinning and spinning and spinning. And then this, it was wrapped around in red. So I'm trying to tune in, read the messages, what Archangel Michael specifically was kind of hinting at or trying to tell me. Um, and I definitely get it right now. So, okay, the message is definitely it's going to be super important to stay grounded, stay in the present moment. Stop letting your mind wander, first of all. But also, when it comes to taking those kind of steps to face, and I hate to say it, but a big one here is financial fears again, because what the whole part of this is, especially if you are a feminine, right? You're trying to more heal your masculine side, which, what is the masculine? It's being more responsible, I guess, and practical when the money comes in, okay? The divine, she creates, right? It is true. She already manifested it. It's already on its way. The whole, the creation, the birthing of it. Okay, so what the divine wants to give you, for the efforts that you put in, your manifestations, your seeds want to sprout, right? They want to come give you, your blessings. But, towards these last couple days here of the month, if you can really take the time out to face financial fears, because we're still, it's like that one aspect of the divine feminines who are trying to heal um, the masculine side when it comes to money. That's a big one. There is a possibility for union. Now, union again, and again, this was so funny. This color came out, after I was looking at it. So it's just more confirmation. Oh, and it started out with a tiny little ring of green. This card was green. So I was like, oh, okay, definitely, like, I got it. I got the message. Let's do this, whatever. So far we got face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self doubts. So, again, having the connection with that. But what comes with, what's the masculine side of us? It's the taking action, being more practical, logical. When it comes to the finances, it's the side that, keeps the money. It doesn't recklessly spend it. And again, if you have fears about, don't get in your head, that's what they're saying too, with doubt of how successful you can be. You're limitless with how successful you can be. You're limitless with the potential of amount of money that you can make. Right now it's huge. Manifestations daily with, attracting the financial aspect of it. So you want to continue with the affirmations, right? You want to keep being in that feel of it, but then you also want to do some, if you got to do some meditations or do some releases with it. I mean, I also like writing things out, my releases, and burning it. I know it's not the full moon quite yet, but you know what? In my opinion, you can kind of do that whenever, the divine's going to know. Yeah, it's a little bit stronger when you do on the new moon, but what I think too is just that it's going to be, if you're really ready to release it, right? Here's the thing about if you write it all out and you burn the piece of paper, how fast it burns is how fast you're ready to release that. So that's another way I know, because sometimes in the beginning I'd be like, oh my God, like the thing would burn so slow. You know, it's like there was still, even at the end, there'd be little bits of pieces of the paper. I'm like, And then it got to a point where it was like, whoa, it just, because there were certain things I was just ready to release. So that's a good way to test out, how ready you are to release. So then we have here possibility of union 47 equals 11. Oh man, holding a coin. So now again, it could be a union with a new partner. It could be a new business partner. It could be, and whatever that is, a new job, meaning like a new financial offer, or you working on your masculine side, right? Taking a new venture on, your passion project, starting out with your like small things daily for your spiritual purpose, your mission, what your life purpose, what you want that to be when it comes to your spirituality, right? Oh my God. Okay. That's a big sign here. Yeah, they're like, because, okay, just say the damn message. It does look like you do have a possibility of caring connections coming in. So whether you like the opposite sex, the same sex, I see, I have this thing, I just don't really like to touch the subject of relationships, because I'm very like I had said this before, I don't want to ever say something that could influence somebody, because like I've been there, done it, where sometimes you get so wrapped up in what somebody else says and their opinions on the situation that it just takes a little bit longer for you to figure things out for yourself. I mean, it's good to have advice, but then there's a point where you become too obsessed with like relying on somebody else's like thing, and you don't want to do that. Take what resonates with you, take what does not, that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, and we have cornucopia at the bottom, so like, yeah, like this does look like, some kind of relationship could be coming in. It's like your wish fulfillment there. And if you're not interested in a relationship or anything, it's just could be the union of between you, yourself, your feminine, your masculine coming together. Because if you're a woman out there who wants to strictly focus on her career and finances and what you're okay on your own for now, that's your main priority. Well, that's what it's telling you. Do some healing on that masculine side of yourself. There could be one or two issues, stemming from a fatherhood wound. Father wound. I don't know why I said fatherhood. I just heard someone could be expecting. That's weird. Okay, see, I don't want to touch that stuff. Okay. And maybe that's something I need to work on. So, okay, yeah, so that's something. Something could be, there could be somebody that eventually finds this, and, maybe you're a guy and you're expecting to go into fatherhood, or vice versa. You're female and you're worried about the person you might have a child with. I don't know. So let's just stop that there for now. Right now. So, all right, we're gonna do this real quick. Pound face. It's that side of us, all of us, men, women, doesn't matter what gender this is here. Unmarked trail, revelation. Again with the great balance. It's gonna be huge here. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Again, heavy with the reds and greens. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. Okay, exactly, don't doubt. And fool's embrace, transmuting pain. Yeah, see, and that's funny because that's exactly what it kind of looked like, but it was like on fire. Again, here with the coloring with the magician's sword, believe in your magic. Red here with a tidy house, clarity and organization. So preparing yourself. Okay, I just heard preparing yourself financially as well for the amount of, because I do think it's going to be a decent amount of coin you're going to make here. Whatever you start to do, whatever the divine has planned for you, however the way that these blessings are coming in, I mean, it's not going to be small. It's going to be really pretty big and life-changing. So they really are focusing on that. They want you to make sure that you are ready to receive these blessings, that you're not just going to waste them. Because listen, I've been there too. I did that. I mean, when I look back, I'm like, holy crap, like I could have been way more ahead if I was more in my masculine side and starting, really, the savings, the investing, the whatever. That's the part that needs healing for the women, and the men, if this is, I don't even know if any, I don't know. But you guys need to focus on more of the manifesting it, really being in it, creating it, and letting it flow to you, and already seeing yourself having it, right? So you need both sides of this to even have it be a thing. But you got the wanting to come in, so that's good. That's good. That's really good. um, okay, so we can do this. I love my card deck. Crow deck. I love birds and cats, man. Community. Yeah, because we're completing out cycles. Oh my god. Okay, now I get it. Oh shit. Okay, and protection and gifts. And again, now all these cards don't have these colorings, okay? As you can see, oranges and yellows are in all of these cards. So we'll start out. So they just pointed this out to me with community, right? Look at this. It's number 10. All this up here, which was at the surface, you completed these cycles. Look at this. It's dead. But if you look at what's underneath, right, the roots, the stability, what's wanting to sprout to life, right, is all your blessings, right? They all want to come. They want to be, I just said that too. Didn't I just say that? They want to be, your seeds want to sprout. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. And look, your guides, your angels are heavily protecting the blessings, where's it at, man? The gifts, your gifts, okay, that they want to give to you. So finish it up, wrap it up here, dude. Let's get on it, face those last couple fears about money. Start practicing daily, just with every morning, manifesting it, being in it, and okay, it's flow, and trust. Don't doubt that that's not going to happen. But remember, you have to be ready for it. So you need to really okay, have a plan, start organizing, how much you want to put, slowly when it starts to happen and the income's coming in, make sure you're saving some of it, at least, When I did save, man, I was on a roll. I really did. I put away a lot. But then, life happens. So, hey, it is what it is, Wow. So, yeah. But definitely right now, transmute the pain. A fear of success is a real thing. Some people look at it so opposite. Like, why would you be afraid to succeed? But it's because, what if it's the doubt. My God, there's just so many reasons why there's fear of success, but it's a thing. So stop doubting yourself. You have it. It's right there. It wants to come alive. And again, I'm telling you, it's spring and summertime. I've gotten that message 2 or 3 times now, but it is going to something huge is going to be so different in your life by then, and I can feel it. I feel it. Okay, so. Oh, okay. So just a little warning, because there is a potential here. I don't know if this may resonate with anybody, but again, when I was talking about being careful, not to spend it all, they really want you to not be reckless with it, or get influenced by other people. You should probably keep it hush hush what you're making, first of all, but if you're gonna have people, if they find out, they might want to come back around and be like, oh, I keep hearing this, I have to say it, but if there's any temptation to go towards parties or drugs or alcohol, things like that, that's a no-no. You have to be fully committed to this. and this one's for me, the crow with the cigarettes. He has a cigarette in his face. They've been heavy on me about it too. But hey, one thing, listen, I have overcome so much, and I'm just like, let that be the last thing, okay? So, but they really want you to stay clean and keep your eyes focused and stay in the right direction, okay? Like you really, because listen, you didn't break free of the illusion to just go right back into some bullshit. Again, listen, I don't like to talk about this too much, but it's a very real thing. Um, Listen, some people do some wild-ish, okay? So there is hexes, curses, voodoo, hoodoo, all that shit for a reason, okay? It's been around, it's been used, secret cult societies, whatever. There could be some people, who still want to mess around with the sorcery, right? Might get jelly. Just pay attention to that. If you start getting some kind of, again, a lot of doubt too, or like confusion going on, or dizziness, right? Like if you get dizzy for no reason sometimes, it could be someone trying to get into your energy. Now, again, this is not to try to cause fear, but this is things I've been through as well. Like literally, it's on a whole nother level. Things I didn't even know this lifetime that were like a thing. So yeah, and again, the word like spell work, right? It comes from spelling. Now that spelling came from, you know, creation, words, right? Manifesting. So what you're saying or writing, you're spelling it, okay? You're speaking it into existence, right? So really, so someone could just be sitting there thinking all these nasty thoughts about you, and it, what happens, right? Or like wishing you bad things. That's a form of spell work, okay? Because they're manifesting that. It's sending it out to the universe. So just make sure, and again, because you know what? People, have to realize how protected they really are. And if you knew, you would not fear bullshit like that. And it took me a long time to figure out, hey, what the hell was going on with all that? Because you don't want to believe people are really that cold-hearted. But you know what? Facts are facts, right? But I don't want to talk about that right now. I want this vibe to stay really, really good, because you know what? All this stuff coming in for you guys, for all of us as a collective, is just so, man, like I feel it, like the excitement. Like I said, spring and summer, man. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Oh my God, look, there's little seeds that sprouted. I love them. Like I said, maybe I'll just write in the description box like kind of how I channel things, or what kind of get, because I don't want to like repeat this every time how I get information or whatever, but they always confirm for me, always, because I listen to what they have to say, what they want to talk about, and I like won't, and I kind of, okay, like it's more of a channel telepathy connection, but I also feel the energy. I get images. It's crazy. So yeah, they just always confirm. I think that's fun. I love when they do that. But yeah, maybe I'll start writing it in the prescription. So the what? The description. Prescription. Okay. Yeah, man, be careful. Again, I just keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. Pills, alcohol, drug use, and cigarettes. But listen, it can't. Your body is not going to be able to handle that very well, especially with all the new energy coming in. You need to have a clean mind. I've been there, done it. So I'm not talking, because I didn't walk that walk. I did walk that walk. I know what that's like. And I know how hard it is to, I don't know why. Okay, so they would want me to share this. I was more of an emotional user. That's one way I escaped. I binged. I would go on, like, if I was really, I'd be up, and then I'd be really down, because I always felt so much, right? And I didn't, again, when you're young, you don't know these things, okay? And I certainly didn't come from a family that believed in any, spiritualness like I do, or people having gifts, or oh wait, maybe it was just that I was so sensitive. I have all these things I can feel, other things that people can't, right? Anyways, long story short, When I would get real low like that, or my energy would just be, it would be like I would go binge and then I'd be fine. Then I wouldn't do it for a couple months, then I would do it again. So it was just this constant fluctuation, when I was younger with all that too. I mean, even up till not long ago, there was some things, I've been 6 years off heroin, and I did that for like a year. But again, that was never even my drug of choice. It just, ended up getting, you know, physically, whatever, who cares? At that person, like, just even me feeling I need to do that to escape, like, we are not the same person at all. The thought does not even cross my mind, period. I never went to I didn't do the whole anything, and it's not that I think that there's anything wrong with it, other than I knew personally I didn't want to keep going somewhere where it's like, hi, my name's Michelle and I'm an addict. I believe what you say and what you speak is what you're gonna, if you're saying the same story over and over again, you know you're going to keep telling your mind that that's all you are. No, and I always said I'm not an addict. I literally just, I would use when like things were just, and then I'd be like, how do I go this long? That I don't know. Everything's different for everybody, right? But when you get to a place of where I'm talking about, when you start really connecting with your soul, with yourself, with the divine, that's the connection we're missing. Most people, once you find that and you start to do the work and healing, right? Then you get to a place where your whole life, it just changes, because you have that connection fully again. That's a whole nother topic for another day, but here we are sharing that. Okay, it's not something I really wanted to not that I'm shameful of it, but you know what, no one really needs to know my business unless I want to put it out there. And you know what, I really have no shame in it. So hey, if that's the image they gave me and that's what they said I should mention, then I'm gonna do it, because I only care about my opinion and the divine's opinion. I'm at a point where I do not care what anyone has to say, because I know who I am, and so does the divine. So if anyone's struggling with that, please, 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 you know, igniting courage. I'm strong and courageous. I don't know what this word is. Valiant, Valiant. But igniting courage and hearing messages from spirit. I'm a clear channel for messages from spirit. Yeah. Okay, so let's just call it a channel. That's how I channel. They were confirming that. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Any other messages? Why didn't I already do? No, I didn't do those. Oh, wait, I did one. All right, woman holding a heart. 44 could be significant. Angel of love. Healer of the ages. They said one more. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Okay. Yeah, okay, so some of you really might. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations if you guys, find like actual love here, like true love that you've been like wanting and waiting for. Like, woman holding a heart, angel of love, like healer of the ages, fourth chakra. Yeah, you definitely got some sort of connection coming in. That's awesome. That is really cool. Again, abundance. All right, where are we at here? Oh man, see, I'm trying. Every time I say I want to make them shorter, they're not. I can't help that, and it's like so annoying, because it's like half the people don't even listen to the whole thing. Answer prayers. Your ears. Meditate. Remember, work on those last little bits there of your fears. I'm telling you, you got to start working on the financial aspect, the fear of the finances, because it wants to come in. Nature, connect with nature, and romance. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Manifestation, focus. Yeah, you got, there's definitely some love coming in here, so I'm excited for whoever that is. I'm gonna take this out just because if I don't, like, I swear to God. Again, confirmation on grounding yourself, your root chakra right now, making sure you're doing that, because allow your blessings to come in. Blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. we had answered prayer. Okay. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Like I said, if you knew how protected you guys were, you would not fear it anymore. There's nothing to worry. All right, last one. Listen. Quiet your mind, beloveds one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. All right, and then, yeah, okay. No, you know what? Yeah, okay, this. And then, let's see. Just do this real quick. No, I did that the way I always do. I don't care. I like to end it out with that one little, those cards are like my favorite because they just sum up a lot. Cave, sanctuary, cloud, shape shifting. I'm telling you, yeah, watch out for those same people coming back around, man. Those little shape shifter, body snatcher types. Wake up call, tsunami. You know, like, I don't know, man. There's something. DNA, karma, and look, there's I know that the two snakes on here with that doesn't represent. I'm telling you, that's what they want to point out to me because that didn't even make sense. Like DNA and karma. Oh, okay. All right. That's what it is. Okay, so if you have anyone trying to come back in with cycles that you already closed that you know are no good for you, let me tell you something. If you go back to these, people that are like snakish, right, with a snake heart, and not even, I'm just saying, like, they did you dirty, right? Your karma, or their karma can get in the way of your blessings. They really can. The divine is not going to bless you and give you all of that if they know that you're going to go right back to the bullshit and no. That was the warning. And then with that, wanting to party or the drugs, alcohol, pills, like I literally, that prescription, debt, and then the image came to me like there was something with this. So I don't know whoever's listening to this, but please don't go back to that. Please don't go back to these people who have nothing but not good intentions for you, period. All right, and I'm going to do the last one here and then end it out because I'm already at 27. You know what? I'm not rushing. Okay. Check in, or dare you. Check in occasionally with yourself, and you hear the sirens? Confirmation, bro. Watch out for that. I'm telling you. Focus on getting your blessings and being in all what you got to do. Don't let nobody beckon right now. Or ever, but especially not. They're not. They'll take that ish right back too. P.S. Okay? Dare you. Check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Because these people are going to think they're entitled. I'm telling you. Boom. Maybe but also, obviously check your motives too for whatever you want. But I'm telling you, this part is for these other people trying to come back in. I know it. I feel it. Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it'll bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you toward? Joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it. If you can step forward, surrendered to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Okay, so if you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you'll be amazed how things turn out. Okay, yeah, so release control of the hows, the whys, the whens, like how you think it should come in, who, blah, blah, blah. Just let it. But watch out for others' motives. There is 2 messages in that one. I'm telling you, especially with these other ones here. But all right, yeah, and whoever sees this, I know, I really don't want to be one of those people, but I just started the channel, so if you could subscribe, just so the message might be able to reach other people that actually it might be for, that would be super helpful. All right, thanks.